Hey everyone, Kelly Nyberg here with another What's Up Sioux Falls, and we are back downtown at Touchmark At All Saints for our second segment of our four-part exclusive series with Touchmark. And I am here with another Kelly. It is Ellen Kelly, and she is the Resident Services Director here at Touchmark. How are you today?
I'm well, and my last name's even spelled the right way.
The Kelly, the only way to spell it, right?
Exactly.
So you, Ellen, have been here, what, 11 years?
11 years in a variety of different roles, so it's been a great place for me to grow and learn.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously you like it and you enjoy it and enjoy what you're doing here and are passionate about the Touchmark community and the residents here.
Absolutely. It's been very enriching and rewarding for me to serve the residents and work alongside the team members here.
I bet. Now, when people move into a new home, such as Touchmark, they might be concerned that, what am I going to do all day? Like, I'm in this building, in this community. What am I going to do to keep active and be busy and get out and have fun? So that's where you come in. And tell me about the kind of things that people can do here for lifestyle.
Yeah, so a common misconception is that when you are living on your own, you are thriving at your highest. And that's not always true, because we often find that older individuals who are living on their own are more isolated. They're doing less. Their nutrition is worse. So when they move into a community like this, they have more opportunities to socialize and to engage. They can learn new skills that they've always just sort of been interested in on a base level. We have sewing groups and bridge clubs and pinochle games. We throw huge parties with live bands and themed food. Last month in March, we had a huge St. Patrick's Day party. Coming up in April, we're doing a Dakota Dutchman party where we're gonna deck everything out with tulips and windmills and have a polka band. So we're kind of borrowing some inspiration from our neighbors over in, Orange City, Iowa.
Yeah.
And there are just tons of outlets to engage.
And you mentioned all these things that you can do inside the community, and there's so much that you guys do outside of the building as well, which is great. You're not stuck here. When you come here, you're not stuck here. You're not just confined to this one building.
No. You can come and go as you please. Your family can come and go as you please. As you said, inside the building, people throw their own parties too. We have birthday parties going on here, family reunions, wedding anniversaries, but we do a ton of things outside of this community in the greater Sioux Falls city, but also within the state of South Dakota. We travel out of state, like go to Minnesota Twins baseball games, or I've even taken a group overseas and we did a riverboat cruise through Holland and Belgium. Or I took a group on a travel excursion out to wine country, and we did Napa Valley and Lake Tahoe. So there are opportunities galore.
Just a day trip, or it could be, like you said, an overseas trip.
Absolutely.
The possibilities are really endless.
Absolutely. We take part in tons of Sioux Falls offerings. We go to concerts at the Levitt. We go out to restaurants every month.
Yeah, there's definitely always something going on here, so you will not be bored. And I think a lot of people make lifelong friends here. That it's just such a bond between residents too.
Absolutely. We have had friends who were connected prior to moving into Touchmark who somebody moved in and liked it so much their friend moved in.
Yeah.
We've had people who have met after moving into Touchmark who have become really good friends and then introduce their families to each other, and it becomes a whole circle. Kids who come and take part in these activities or outings too. But we've also even had people who meet here and date, and we've even had a situation where people meet and get married.
Wow.
Yes.
That's cool. We can't guarantee that, but
no.
Your life partner, but that's very cool.
Yes.
So I want to talk about an individual who's lived here for a little bit, Sharon, briefly. She's pretty active in the community, right?
Sharon is so active. She has even put together and hosted her own events and roped in other residents, team members, and her grandchildren to take part in them.
Well, I am excited to talk to Sharon, and we are going to see what she loves about the Touchmark community. Sharon. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We want to hear about your story today. You moved from California to the nice weather in Sioux Falls, South Dakota to be closer to your grandkids. And you've been living at Touchmark for a while now. What do you like most about living here?
The friendliness, I guess, in one word. From the people that work in the dining room to Corey that works in the vine, and any of the other players in this whole teamwork, they're just super friendly.
And I can see that even just walking through the halls. Everybody knows everyone's name. I mean, you truly feel like home.
Clearly.
Yes. And moving into a retirement community is a big step.
Yes.
And a lot of people think that, oh, I'm going to miss out on life. I'm not going to be active. I'm going to be stuck in an apartment. But that is not true. I mean, we've witnessed you doing all these things before 11 a.m.
Yes.
And you still have a busy day ahead of you. So tell me about some of the activities that you partake in that you really enjoy here.
Well, I enjoy going on the day trips, getting on the bus, and doing varied things, anywhere from art galleries, visitation, to fishing. And two of my favorite things, by the way.
Yeah.
And so that's probably the most important thing that I enjoy here at the Touchmark community. But there are so many other things. Some playing cards. There's always a card game of some sort. And my very favorite is Jeopardy! Ooh. We have a Jeopardy! I guess you would call it mingling on a Saturday afternoon, and the different categories, and we choose teams. You get to know a lot of people, but you also get to know a lot of facts. So that's very interesting.
Like fun.
Yes.
So yeah, tons of activity going on inside. I mean, you've put on a fashion show before that was going through the decades of clothing. They've had a Valentine's Day party. They do, you know, St. Patrick's Day parties.
Yes.
So there's so much going on here. You work out every day, right?
Yes.
So there's so much going on in the building, but there's also stuff outside the building, like you mentioned, day trips and opportunity to travel out.
Yes.
So finally, before we go, if you could give me, you know, like kind of a sales pitch on Touchmark, why should somebody choose this community over a different one? Why should they live here?
Well, I did a little bit of research before I came. And after narrowing it down to Touchmark, that's when my granddaughter came to visit. And when she said that she could live here, to me that was pretty important. And independent living, it is, you know, you are on your own, but it's a community.
Right.
So that's the good part about it. You have fellowship with people if you want fellowship, or you can have your own independence and be in your own unit too.
Right. You get out of it what you put into it.
Indeed. Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us and why you like Touchmark so much. And I've always told them that I could see myself living here too. So
okay. Yes.
It is a pretty great place.
It sure is.
Well, as you can see, Sharon is living the best life ever here, and she is not going anywhere anytime soon, is she?
No, absolutely not.
So if you want to be like Sharon and experience the Touchmark at All Saints community, maybe come for a tour or just want to learn more, how can people get a hold of you guys?
You can give us a call at 605-335-1117, or you can visit our website at touchmarksiouxfalls.com.
Well, thanks so much for your time today, Ellen, and we'll see you in 60 years when I move in.